Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers. Drew Cain's shooting. 5 main persons of interest. More to come. General Hospital spoilers hint that fans could feel it was coming, and now Drew Cain, Cameron Matheson, will get shot during the week of September 1st to 5th. Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, and Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, will launch an investigation. So who will be their main suspects? Time to dive into it. Portia Robinson. Drew has been blackmailing Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, for a long time now. While Portia teeters between heroine and baddie at times within storylines, she's definitely on top of the list of suspects who would not only have a motive but have the gumption to pull something of this nature off. Curtis Ashford, Donnell Turner, Portia's now estranged husband, was dragged into the drama, but he's far too nice to ever be considered a real suspect, despite Drew's recent attempt to strike back at him using his aunt Stella Henry, Vernee Watson. Nina Reeves. Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watt-Rose, is far from a murderer. However, she is a fiercely protective mama bear and will do anything to protect her daughter. Drew seems to be on the cusp of reuniting with Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, so Nina may be inspired to take desperate action to stop this. Willow Tate. Speaking of, Willow is mentally unstable. While she does seem to think Drew is the key to getting her kids back, she could have a massive meltdown if she finds out he's trying to pull another fast one on her. Willow is certainly not a killer. However, fans would have also never thought she'd stalk an innocent baby, but she did. Sonny Corinthos. Someone who is a killer and an easy suspect would be Sonny Corinthos. He shot John Jagger Cates, Adam J. Harrington, point blank, near the Quartermain mansion, and didn't blink an eye. He's also one of the many who have talked about Drew getting his just desserts, so if he finds out that Drew has threatened anyone he loves, the mob boss will certainly have a motive to take matters into his own hands. Michael Corinthos. Drew has been nothing but a thorn in Michael Corinthos's, Rory Gibson, side for a while now. If Michael believes Drew has a plan to take his kids from him, or that he's manipulated Willow into a reunion, it is possible he'd take action, too. Michael is tired of the cutthroat congressman's antics, so could he be the one who pulls the trigger on Drew? With all that said, these are just the top 5 suspects. More will come over the next couple of weeks as information unravels, including Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota, Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, and others around the little town. The streets of Port Charles are no strangers to danger, but the recent shooting of Drew Cain has sent shockwaves through the community. A Quartermain, a decorated Navy SEAL, and a man who's tried to balance morality against the murk of mob influence, Drew's brush with death leaves fans asking one question. Who pulled the trigger? General Hospital spoilers tease that the investigation will unearth some shocking truths, and the list of suspects is already starting to grow. Here are 5 main persons of interest, with more to come as the storyline deepens. 1. Carly Spencer, caught between love and secrets. Carly has been Drew's most steadfast ally since his return from Pentonville. Their romance blossomed during his prison stint, but their bond also painted a massive target on both their backs. Carly's fierce loyalty has saved Drew before, but what if her proximity put him in danger this time? Some fans wonder if Carly could be hiding a devastating secret. Maybe something she tried to shield Drew from, only for it to backfire. Was she the intended target, with Drew taking the bullet meant for her? Or, in a shocking twist, could Carly herself have pulled the strings to protect her family, inadvertently placing Drew in the line of fire? She loves him, yes. But Carly has also proven she'll sacrifice nearly anyone for her kids and for Sonny. Would Drew's shooting be collateral damage in a much larger war Carly can't admit to? 2. Nina Reeves. Desperate to protect her new life. Nina's tangled web of lies continues to unravel. Even though she was exposed for tipping off the SEC and jeopardizing Carly and Drew's freedom, she managed to cling to her marriage with Sonny. But Drew's survival threatens that delicate balance. As spoilers tease, Drew could remember or uncover something incriminating about Nina's past schemes. If he confronted her and threatened to expose her again, Nina might have felt cornered. Of course, Nina doesn't exactly scream shooter, but she's known for desperate, impulsive decisions. Could she have hired someone to silence Drew before he blew up her already fragile marriage? A bullet to keep her world intact may not be too far out of her wheelhouse. 3. Valentine Cassadine. A calculated opportunist. Valentine thrives on control, and lately, his schemes have only grown darker. His ties to pikemen and his morally murky choices make him a suspect in nearly every shady move in Port Charles. Back to Valentine's shady dealings? Maybe Drew uncovered something about pikemen's illegal operations. Valentine might have viewed Drew as collateral damage in a bigger chess game. There's also the Quatermain factor. Valentine's constant battle with ELQ has kept him at odds with Drew for years. Was this more personal than business? If Valentine is behind it, the Cassadine kingpin will have covered his tracks well, but not well enough to escape Anna's watchful eye. 4. Sam McCall. The past creeping into the present. Sam is one of the more surprising names being whispered, but General Hospital loves a curveball. Though she and Drew share a child, their relationship has been complicated ever since Jason returned and Drew faded into the shadows. Recently, Sam has been pulled into danger with Dante, but there's always a possibility that she's holding back feelings or fears about Drew. Could some hidden resentment or secret knowledge about his ties to the Quatermains and the mob have triggered a shocking confrontation? It may seem far-fetched, but GH has never shied away from twisting beloved characters into morally gray territory. If Sam played any role in Drew's shooting, it would devastate Scout and ripple across the canvas for years to come. 5. Scout Quatermain, the innocent face with dark possibilities. It's almost unthinkable, but whispers suggest a shocking theory. Could Drew's own daughter Scout have accidentally been involved? Spoilers have teased that Scout has been struggling emotionally, feeling abandoned by Drew's constant entanglement in danger. A child's cry for attention could have spiraled out of control. Maybe she found a weapon or was manipulated by someone who wanted to frame her. Imagine the Quatermains grappling with the horrifying possibility that their youngest heir might be tied to such violence. It would be tragic, messy, and quintessentially GH. Of course, Scout may be a red herring, but the show seems poised to use her in a more central storyline. What bigger twist than linking her, however indirectly, to her father's shooting? The investigation heats up. Jordan, Anna, and Dante are already circling the case. Port Charles is crawling with potential suspects, and these 5 are just the beginning. The ripple effect of Drew's shooting stretches into almost every corner of the canvas. Sonny Corinthos will be forced to question whether his enemies are coming after him through Drew. Jason Morgan, back in Port Charles, may feel compelled to protect his brother and find out who targeted him. But what happens if Jason's loyalty is tested against Carly's or Sonny's? Elizabeth Weber could be pulled in, both as a nurse and because of her ties to Jake, who may know more than he's letting on. Tracy Quatermain might have skeletons tied to Drew's business dealings. General Hospital spoilers hint that Drew's brush with death will ignite not only a whodunit but also a domino effect across multiple storylines. More to come. The 5 main persons of interest are only the tip of the iceberg. GH thrives on dragging out a mystery while sprinkling in shocking reveals. As the investigation deepens, fans should brace for more suspects. Mobsters with grudges, Cassadine's plotting revenge, and even government agents tied to Drew's Navy past. One thing is clear. The shooter may not be who fans initially expect. Whether it's someone close to Drew, a Quatermain rival, or a ghost from his military days, the reveal promises to shake Port Charles to its core. Final thoughts. Drew Cain's shooting is shaping up to be the mystery of the fall season on General Hospital. With Carly fighting to keep her loved ones safe, Nina desperate to protect her marriage, Valentine working the shadows, Sam hiding secrets, and even Scout under suspicion, the storyline is primed to deliver jaw-dropping twists. General Hospital spoilers promise that more names will be added to the suspect list soon, and when the truth comes out, nothing in Port Charles will ever be the same again.